The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. What up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always ladies' night. My name is Jackie, and I have here with me Amy.
Hello.
And Allison.
Hi.
And Taylor.
Hi.
And just real quick, we want to just say you can find us, as well as all the other shows on the Might Be News Network at mbnnetwork.com. Easier than ever. You just go there. You can find the show, and then it's going to take you to the platform in which your heart desires.
Relatable Radio.
It's
Which
the
is
best
us.
Of all.
If you're listening to us, then it's us. I don't care if you listen to the other shows, too.
You're great
It's
and all,
us.
but we're the best.
Yeah. So what is going on? I think someone did something
I did
this
something.
weekend.
know.
I
I
was
don't
like,
even wanna
I
talk
can't
about
wait
my
for
shit
Jackie
show.
to ask me
Allison,
because
it's just
I did
all you.
shit.
This is your moment. Go.
Shine, girl,
Let's
shine.
hear it.
I went out last night.
Wow.
I know. So we celebrated Danny's promotion at work.
Good
And
job,
then-
Danny.
I know, it was well deserved.
Congratulations, Danny.
Whoop, whoop.
And then we were going to go to the Cheesecake Factory, 2-hour wait.
Always. I feel like that
Fuck.
place.
I was like, there's two
Wait,
of us.
what time did you go?
Almost 7.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
that's like for other people that don't have kids. That's
Right,
like dinner
that's like
time.
normal.
Yeah.
So we
I
went
don't know.
to
We eat pretty early.
we went to my mother-in-law's restaurant. And then we went to the bar.
And what did you eat? I love
I
that.
had a
love
Caesar salad.
What?
I'm going back on Tuesday.
So you wanted to say Anthony's had a Caesar fucking salad.
I was wearing jeans. I had to keep it. Good.
Okay. Well,
I couldn't overeat.
yeah, but
And then I was
her
drinking
food's so
beer.
good. Okay, so that's
So
where all
I
your
needed to
calories were.
I needed to just balance. And then we went to the bar. It was karaoke. I was hoping I would drink enough where I could sing, but I didn't. And I won $280 on a
Look at you.
I know, like a scratch off thing.
That's
So I was like,
awesome.
let's go. So then we went to the Beaver Creek Tavern. Smelled like poop. I walked in and I was like, it smells like shit in here. Like complete shit. We had a few drinks there and then we went home. We ordered a lot of wings and we watched Abducted in Plain Sight.
That
and
sounds
it was
like
perfect.
a wonderful evening.
It was perfect.
It was like perfect.
And the kids woke up at 10 a.m. today.
That's
so
great.
fuck
Wow.
yes.
Wait, where did you get
Wow.
wings from?
The Beaver Creek Tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Did
guess
they
they're pretty
smell
good.
like shit?
Did what?
Did
Did
the
the
wings?
food-
The wings
No,
didn't smell like shit.
seriously, I felt like I was eating shit. Danny was like, "Do you still smell shit?" And I was like, "No, I think it's just in my nostrils at this point. Like I'm just used to
It's just
it."
part of me now.
It literally smelled like you walked into a porta potty.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, like somebody.
Why
blew
did
that
you guys
up.
stay?
I don't know. And I was about to be like, "All right, guys, someone
Can
fess
someone
up."
own up?
I mean, I could count
Who
on how many
pooped in a
people were at the
corner?
bar. I'm like, so one of you blew this up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe their like septic tank had just got like pumped or something.
something.
No.
And then I went to the
That's the
girls'
worst.
bathroom. Of course, it didn't smell. So I'm like, it's one of you men.
Yeah. There's a man out there blowing shit up.
Yeah.
So
So
you
it
gotta
was
be
fun.
careful if you say that now because you could get in big trouble. You're like, I'm gonna go blow up the bathroom.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
People think you're gonna have a bomb, but really, you're just talking about
Leave getting
shitting
arrested.
so bad. Yeah,
Pee poops.
pee poops. Yeah.
On that note,
Yeah.
they're back.
No.
Jackson. Again.
Oh,
no.
what happened?
I don't know. Thursday night, he's like not acting himself. He's like crying a lot. I'm like, Kev, something's not right here. Like, he's like, no, he's fine. He's fine. I'm like, no. He's cried twice for like little stupid shit. And I'm like, he's not feeling good. And then he didn't eat any of his dinner. And I'm like, Kev,
Oh, something's
this isn't
working on him.
good. This isn't good. I'm telling you. Woke up in the middle of the night. He was up from 12:30 to 1:30 with a fever. And like just saying his belly didn't hurt, but like he wasn't throwing up until 4 o'clock. He woke up at 4 a.m. throwing up. And then
Again?
at 5 a.m. he shit himself.
Oh,
And then he shit him like all day on
What the
on-
fuck?
I don't know. I'm so sick of it. So I'm like,
The F.
after like the snow day on Wednesday, so I'm home with the kids on what my life. I hate my life right now. I need a vacation from my fucking family. Like I'm so tired of being in my house. I'm so tired of
It's
people
the
being
winter
sick.
blues. Yeah, everybody has it.
And I
why
have
we're
to
gonna get our haircuts this week.
I know. I'm so excited. I need it. I need it so bad. It was funny because on Wednesday, Kev was like, "Oh, if it's snowing that bad, like I'm not gonna work." So like I'll take care of the kids and whatever. You can just like go and work and not be bothered. Right?
Lies.
Yeah.
Lies. All
At
lies.
3:00, I'm making like everybody lunch, as I'm still working because I
Yeah.
have to put in 8 hours of work still. And I've got phone calls coming in and I've got,
Mhm.
and I'm like, it's 3:00 and I'm like, where's Kevin? I'm like, go back to the bedroom. Oh, he's taking a nap.
Stop.
The rage. And then,
the rage.
I just would have
builds.
gotten like a thing of water.
then after
Like,
all day,
Perfect.
Friday of dealing, like I didn't sleep at all Thursday night. I'm dealing with shit and puke and everything all day on Friday
Yeah.
while still trying to work with my leech of a child because he's been attached to me. Kevin comes home on Friday, and then takes a nap. He's laying on the couch, just.
Oh my God.
Did you
And I
just
go out,
punch
punch
him
the
in the
rage.
face?
I swear to God, I'm like, I go and I take his foot and I shake it. He's like, what? And I'm like, stop. I'm not sleeping. Don't fucking lie to me. You're sitting here snoring. He's like, where's Cole? Because Cole was in the living room with him. I said, Cole, somebody came to the door and rang the door, that's 10 feet from you. One of his friends came up and Cole got his stuff. And I was talking to, the kid through the, and I said,
Oh
Cole's
my God.
outside.
You missed
But you
all of
weren't
that.
sleeping. But you weren't sleeping.
You weren't
just didn't
sleeping.
know.
You just didn't
you
realize
didn't
your
realize
son
that.
left the house.
It's funny
Yeah.
because Kev came over here and told a bunch of lies on Friday night. That's what he did. He was over here. He told
He's
me
on
a
your
bunch of
shit
fucking
list,
lies. He told a bunch of fucking lies on our podcast.
Telling
on
you.
Friday.
Taylor is so mad. Two finger pointing.
I did see the
Shut up.
video of your
Shut up,
2-finger
Kev. Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Fucking motherfucker.
I'm really excited to listen to the
Oh
episode
my
on Might
God.
Be News
Yeah.
tomorrow
Oh my God.
or yesterday for
Yeah.
those of us who are
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
guys are
Yeah.
listening. Monday Might Be News comes out.
Time space continuum.
Go listen to that
problems.
episode after you listen to this one.
Yes. If you haven't heard it, Kev's a fucking liar.
Yeah, he is.
Motherfucker.
And then I said, oh, so yeah, you're not going to be home tonight because you're going to record your podcast.
Yeah.
Saturday, he was gone from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. for a work thing, it was a work thing, but
Okay.
still, I was still going with the fucking kids
Yeah.
alone
Mhm.
all day long, dealing with shit all over the place again. And then he watched the game, the Flyers and Penguins game last night. So I knew he was totally, there's no,
Right.
it's like with Danny with the
Yeah, the
Eagles.
Eagles,
Like there's
yeah.
no, they're not there. Right.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
there is nothing.
Yeah.
And then tonight he's got a fucking hockey game. So he's not going to be around tonight either.
So you're not going home until tonight.
Yeah, I might not.
You can hang out here.
And then Jackson, before I'm leaving, he calls it my podcast. That's what he calls this. And he's like crying. I don't want mommy to go to her podcast. Like, oh my God, I need to get the fuck out of this place.
You're the exact reason why I need to go to my punk
And then
cast.
he's like, do you want mommy to stay? And he was like, yeah. He's like, well, mommy doesn't want to be around you. I'm like, stop telling him that.
Oh
You're gonna give him a
my
complex.
God.
Anyway,
Oh
that's
my
my life right
God.
now.
I think
Liar.
somebody's punched in the teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's an adult that
It
lives
is.
in that household, and his name rhymes with Schmevin.
It's probably,
Allison,
it's
I have a
probably
question for
Tuesday
you, though.
morning and Kev's just swerving around the highway listening to this episode. Fucking
Yeah.
full of rage.
He's going to call me and be like, you guys talk about me too much.
Yeah.
Stop fucking up. Give your wife a break.
Yeah.
You want to start a war? You want to start a network beef?
Yeah.
It's been
I
brought.
told Danny, I said, don't you start with those girls. I'm telling you.
He knows better.
He did.
Like-
He tried.
Yeah.
He
don't
does
mess
our-
with the girls.
I
But I went to a whole different level. I was like, you mess with us. I'm not going to give you sex. Jackie's not going to give Taylor sex. Amy's not going to give Kev sex. Fuck you. We can go really. He was like, whole.
We can do that.
This
You want a
was
whore.
this
You
is
want to
going
see
way
who has
too.
the power? We
Yeah,
do.
that's
Pussy
what I said. I'm
power.
like, don't mess with us.
Pussy power.
pussy power.
I'm pretty sure that's the name of this episode.
Yeah,
Writing it
Writing
down.
it
Writing
down.
Writing it down. Oh,
So, what are you going to
God.
ask me, Amy?
So, did you ever have a moment in time with your children, right, where you just were so done with them
Oh yeah.
that you were so happy that they did something wrong so you could send them to the rooms and ground them?
I feel like I'm going to answer yes because I guarantee you that would be me.
There's
Like,
times
I'm
that
done
like
with you,
I get
you're in
too
trouble.
angry at stupid things.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it's like my patience is tested,
on,
and
go
then
on.
like especially snow day. I hate snow. I can't be the only mom that hates
no,
snow
no,
days.
I'm with you. Snow days are
I
the
sweat
worst.
getting them ready.
Mhm.
They're out for 5 minutes and they come in. I hate the world.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
I try
I'm
to
never,
put it off for so long.
You're never going back out. Blah, 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 blah. Like I'm.
They're like, I want to
freak.
go out. I want to go out and play. And because like as a kid, like I remember having that feeling.
Right.
But I also like there's so much work.
Yeah.
That goes.
I
involved.
literally am sweating by the time I'm done with these children.
Wednesday, Kevin, I wake him up from his fucking nap and tell him because he promised to take the boys outside, and then he's napping. So I send them all. I get them all fucking dressed and out. I'm like, oh my god, okay, I can take a quick shower
And
because
then
I
by
haven't
the time-
showered in forever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, let me go grab a quick shower. And I get out of the shower. I'm still in a towel, and I hear Cole at the door. Mom, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And and then I take it back like when your parents are like,
Peel it
I
all
walked
off
to
of 'em.
school when it was, and I'm like, I played outside for 5 hours when I was
Yeah.
smaller,
Yeah.
and it was
No, you
don't remember
snowing and blah
coming
blah blah.
in.
Yeah,
No.
I was
Like, we're
always out.
all day until my hands were like
Yeah.
frozen because my gloves were so wet.
Right.
Yeah.
And you go in, you warm everything up. We always put everything in the powder room and close the door because that's where all the heat comes in.
Yeah.
And everything would be dry in like a couple of hours.
Be gone all day.
I did forget on Thursday morning to dry the coats. They were still in a pile
Oh,
in my
no.
laundry room. So I wake up and I'm like, oh, fuck. Luckily, Cole had a door delay. So
Oh yeah,
I
you
was
did
able to
have a
just
delay.
like, because they were
No.
soaking wet still.
Yeah.
Because it was raining on Wednesday when they were out in the snow.
Yeah, it's funny. So I was talking to my coworker and she agreed. She was like, snow days are the worst.
They are.
Mhm.
She's like, because you
Did you
can't.
ever think you were going to say
pin
that as a
your-
kid?
I
Like
know.
snow
Yeah.
days were like the best thing
Yeah.
ever. And
Yeah.
now-
I hate them.
Yeah,
And I
because
don't-
because everything comes full circle.
Right.
So, because I was like, you can't just send your kids out for a play date because then you're pushing them off on some other mom, and which I get, but it's like maybe you should get together with moms in your neighborhood and just sit there, drink wine, let the kids.
That's what we
play.
do in the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Oh, we
outside.
totally
and
we get
drink
bombed
beer.
while the
And
kids all play
you gotta,
together.
You got to do that on snow days. You got to get your mom friends together.
I would totally be out sledding if Summer was into it, but she's
Yeah.
too little.
I just don't like being outdoors. It's too much effort. The boys are just too. They're just too. I did have a snowball fight with Jackson from inside the house though.
Oh.
'Cause I was in my bedroom, and we're in a rancher, so like, and he's like outside of my bedroom, and he's throwing snowballs at my window. And so I'd like be standing at the window, and he'd throw one, and I'd duck and pretend like he was gonna hit me. He was having a blast. I'm like, oh, this is great. But
the
I had a
window
little
breaks.
ledge, I had a little ledge right outside of my window. So he'd throw the snowballs, and they would land right in front of the window. So I open the window, and
there
I'd take
you
the
go.
snowballs, and I'd throw them at him, which he just thought was like the best thing ever.
Now, were you hitting him or just getting near him?
I throw like a girl, so I missed him a lot, which he thought was even funnier.
I also
And
feel
then I
like
would
it
just close the window real
I feel like
quick
I
when
wouldn't
he
be able to throw as good
It's
through the
hard
window.
because the window's high too. It's
Yeah.
not like a low window. Like I literally have to like go up on my
Yeah.
tiptoes to like see all the way out of it. So it was a little tricky. I got him a few times.
Yeah.
He
You
was
gotta
having
go
a
get a
blast.
step stool.
I'm like, I can play outside like this. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Like I'm fully down with that.
Semi in, semi out.
Yeah.
Real quick. So you said you went to your mother-in-law's restaurant. I was actually there
Yes.
yesterday.
So good.
They had
Yes.
little Julia Adams beef and beer fundraiser was yesterday.
It was all over Facebook.
It was huge. They had over 100 baskets. I can't remember how many, but I thought on the invite, the event page said like there was like 125 baskets.
It's amazing.
Wow. One of them was mine.
I saw that.
I
That's
tried. I
cute.
tried to win it. And I was like, say my name, because I wrote my name on the back. Which then they were like, they're expecting 250 people,
Yeah, I think Rose said there was
And-
300.
Wow.
and you had to be there to collect, which we thought was
Oh.
crazy. We're like, a room that's
Wow.
supposed to hold
Yeah.
150, fire marshal cuts it off at 180. We're expecting
Wow.
250, and they want everyone to be present to win.
Yeah, that's silly.
That's crazy.
So-
when we wrote our names and phone numbers on the back of our car,
The
our
first
tickets
few, yeah.
before we found out that we had to be there for it. It's just like, oh well,
Right.
I mean, that's
Shit.
typically in those situations. That's why you write your name and phone number.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what I mean.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
eh.
Either way, so
It was
How much did you
impressive.
win, Jackie?
I won nothing.
Zero.
All right, so I'm highly
Zero.
competitive. Okay, this is nothing new. I'm highly competitive, and it's all for a good cause. But I'm like, son of a. So my mom had given my sister Kim money. She couldn't make it, so Kim had cash specifically for my mom. So she bought raffle tickets with that, and then she put my mom's name and phone number on those. Right? Again, this is before we knew you had to be there to collect. Kim got her own tickets. Maggie got some tickets, and we got some tickets. And we really wanted the double D's tattoo thing because I gave him a gift card for
that would've been
Christmas,
awesome.
and then it would have been great because then he really could have gotten more done or whatever. So they're doing the raffles and Kim Engel, cool.
What did she win?
Peggy Engel, cool. My mom won. Kim Engel, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Norwood. I'm like, God, Maggie fucking won. Peg Engel. I'm like, this has to be a joke. We won nothing.
Nothing. And the craziest thing was too is that the baskets that we put in for were like in the hundreds or like close to it. Like the tattoo one was like 97.
Number 97.
And like
and
I'm
then
just
there was
sitting
like,
here and I'm like listening to all these numbers getting called off for all these prizes that I don't give a shit about, and then I get, your sister Kim won how many? 3?
3 baskets.
Your mom won
My mom
2.
won 2 and Maggie won 1.
Wow.
Yo.
We won
Well, no
nothing.
wonder you didn't win any. They won them all.
Yeah.
But here's the other really funny thing. Maggie posted a picture of us from yesterday's event on Facebook this morning, and the one girl who was heading this all up, Laura, she commented, she's like, after you guys left, Kim got another raffle. Her name got called again. She's like, I don't remember which one it was for. So somebody must have left and didn't claim their thing, so
Yeah,
they pulled
had to
another
go back.
name, and it was Kim. But because she wasn't there to collect, it went to somebody else.
Oh.
And
Oh
I
my
was,
God.
this was me in the car. I'm like, what are you giving me since I didn't fucking win?
One of you bitches better give me your basket.
Give me something.
I get like
Well,
that too.
Maggie
You should
got
only
a
get one
sign.
basket.
Yeah.
Usually that's the rule that if you
Yeah.
won, you can't win again.
Right.
I don't know how you can dictate that. I mean, there were so many people there.
And
I
they
mean,
raised, they
you
raised
paid
so
you
much
paid for
money.
those
Amazing.
raffle tickets. They really can't dictate
Yeah.
who can and
Yeah,
can't win,
true.
other than just not being there.
Because some of those baskets, like where you put the tickets and stuff, like they were jam packed for some of those prizes,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
the
They even did a
silent
silent
auction looked like
auction.
it was doing well too.
Yeah,
So I overheard somebody talking about the potential what they were raising or what they thought they were going to walk away from, and it sounded staggering. I don't want to really comment on it
Yeah.
until they say what it is, but
they even did a 50-50, which I don't think. See, I think they could have done more on the 50-50 because the person that won, it was $426, which is really low, which means they only raised what 800
Yeah.
and whatever.
yeah.
I can't do
52.
math.
But
Yeah,
the amount of tickets
Yeah.
and stuff that they were selling was
But
through the
so
roof.
300 people there, 50-50 tickets. They could have.
Yeah.
I feel like most times at those places, people walk around or they're situated. I never
Yeah.
saw anybody doing 50-50. So
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe you were purchasing them at the table and I just wasn't paying attention.
I didn't realize it either.
But
I didn't realize there was a 50-50.
I don't
until they were
normally-
calling,
50 is a lot
like,
of time.
last
People
call
buy
for it.
like 10, 20, 30
Yeah.
tickets at a time.
Yeah.
yeah. So, and I don't normally participate in the 50-50s, but I really saw every time. My mom's a big time winner. Every time she goes to a fundraiser, she always wins. And as you can see, she's not even there and still fucking wins.
You're not
Meanwhile,
salty
no.
No, she was salty about it all day yesterday.
Meanwhile, like I went around and like made sure there was baskets and gift cards to contribute to this thing and didn't win anything.
It's not about that,
I
Jackie.
get it. I get it.
This is just
It's
a
all
lesson
for
for
good.
you
I
about
know.
what it's
I
truly
know.
about.
I still feel really good about myself.
You should.
But I like to
It
win.
would have been nice to win something.
Jackie really worked her ass off getting a lot of these baskets put together, which one of them was one that I was definitely trying to win.
Yes.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job, and everybody else did a fantastic job
Yeah.
as well. Like the food was good. Like we didn't.
Oh, the food was really
the,
good.
The
Of course.
line,
Of
the
course it
line
was.
got pretty
Yeah.
long at some points, but it seemed to move pretty quick. Like
Yeah.
the room
It was
was
well
jam
organized.
packed.
Yeah. So we got there. We
It was
got there
jam-packed.
just before it started at 1. We got there just before 1. We got our raffle tickets. We went and sat down. We were like, let's get something to eat. So we got something to eat, and we took my sister's. She brought 2 of her 4 girls with her, so the older 2. So I made sure they got plates. So the 4 of us ate while Maggie and Kim were filling out the tickets. And then eventually they got in line, and the line was so long by the time they got in it. But again, it moved fast.
Yeah.
And then once we were done eating, I was like, let's go get dessert, because that line was super short. So, and then I was like, we really shouldn't be eating up these seats. Like, people need to sit down and eat. So we just stood up and
It was
found a corner somewhere.
wall to wall people in there.
Yeah,
It was
Rose said
nuts.
that she overheard some men saying that they had to go eat outside. They went outside
it
to
was
eat.
it was
Yeah.
nuts. There were people eating in like the staircase going downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it was nuts.
The bathroom was 1,000 degrees.
1,000 degrees.
No.
I pooped in that thing.
Oh, God.
It was dreadful.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Dreadful.
I'm apologizing for you.
TMI.
It was well, everybody else has been talking about poop.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
Not our poop, though.
Yeah.
I think there was a difference.
Your son
Because
is a product of you, therefore it's your poop, too.
See,
Is
I'm
that how
gonna-
that works?
What I do though is I always do a courtesy flush like right away.
That's nice of you.
Done, flush. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean
Always.
it doesn't stink.
He does not do that at home.
because we pay for water here.
This is true. You know what? This is very true. We do.
Trying to do the right thing. You'd be pissed if I flushed the toilet twice every time I poop.
There's times where I'm like, do you need a pee? I'm peeing. Do you need to pee after me? And then we can flush. Gotta conserve that water.
But it
They
was funny.
charge all these stupid fees.
It was-
There's like a $4 fee now.
It was funny though because
What?
I was in that sauna of
To
a
rip us
bathroom
off.
yesterday and doing
Probably
my
smelled
thing.
so good.
Oh, it was horrible.
Oh,
but then
God.
somebody else walked in and they like walked into the stall next to me and they were like, "It's 1,000,000 degrees in here." And then like 2 seconds later, he's like, "This is gonna suck." It was funny as shit.
I walked in at one point and this woman's like, "Oh, I think it feels so good in here. It's so cold in the other room." And I'm like, "There's like 200 people
Yeah,
in there
it's
right
not
now.
cold.
Like I'm normally cold and I was not cold. Now I wore my coat
And it
just because
wasn't
it was
freezing
easier.
yesterday either.
Yeah.
So
It was great.
It was pretty chilly out. I was
But it
just
wasn't
thankful
like-
it wasn't like raining or snowing
Yeah.
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm normally cold all the time. I just wore my coat because it's easier than holding my coat.
Mhm.
But I wasn't like sweltering, like I wasn't sweating,
Yeah.
waiting to not be called for a raffle.
I can just see you every time a
Yeah.
name is called. You just get a
I was
little
like
bit more
Jackie
dejected.
Cooper, Jackie Cooper, Jackie. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Yeah. But again, it turned out great. They had these really cute bracelets for sale. They were like $20. My sister was like, I didn't realize these things were going to be $20.
Wow.
She got 2 for her daughters. There's $40 of her money gone. And I think she just had whatever. I think she only had a few, a little bit of money left to. And then they put out these really nice professional pictures of wolves. Somebody brought from like the wolf sanctuary. And she got them printed on like canvas.
Mhm.
And there's 2 of them. And my one niece like loves wolves. And we try to win it for her. And I looked over and like, so I went to school with Amy and her twin sister, Laura.
Mhm.
And obviously they were there. And I looked at Maggie and I was like, Laura's here. She's going to put in for that. Because if I remember, she liked wolves when we were kids. Like, and she won it.
Oh,
Aw.
nice.
Not Maggie Ann, Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, not my niece, who was like devastated. But
Well,
I-
did you have a
ironically
moment
enough-
with her and be like,
Yeah.
"No, I understand how you feel."
ironically enough, I went to school with the girl that brought those as well. Like we all went to elementary school together. And she was like, I gave her my card. Like, so my sister was going to reach out and see how much that would cost.
Yeah.
And I texted her last night, like, hey, depending on how much that costs, like, let me know. Cause I can always get her something for her birthday, which isn't until
Yeah.
like end of May. So
Well,
it's
still,
a
it's
really
kind of-
long time away.
It's
but
not that long though. I mean, it'll be
to a
here
kid,
really soon. Well,
lifetime.
she'll still love it then as much as she
I
loved
know.
it next
This is-
week.
This
as
is
it was
very
next
true.
week.
This is very true. So Maggie Ann always liked really interesting things. Like she loved cars when she was like really little, and dinosaurs. She loves
Good for her.
dinosaurs and wolves, and
Nothing wrong with that.
I know it
My
just
son loves
it cracks
Barbie.
me up.
It just, they're,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
It cracks me up. So
It's Sunday right now when we're recording, but tonight we have Anderson .Paak
yes,
concert
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna
That'll be
miss the
fun.
Oscars.
Whatever.
and True
And-
Detective.
Lady Gaga and
Oh,
and
that's
Bradley
right.
Cooper are gonna perform
They're
together.
playing that up big time.
Oh yeah,
Trying to get people to watch.
that's because they're probably feeding off of the love rumor. Lady Gaga secretly, not even secretly, in love with Bradley Cooper, and the way he looks at her, and he really like
They're
must
actors.
love her.
Yes. I think they have a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're both very talented. But really, does it have to be about that? Can't
Well,
a
Lady
man and a
Gaga
woman-
broke off her engagement.
I know, she
Amy.
did. I know.
They have either definitely banged, thought about banging together in a room collectively, or they have at least thought about it on their own terms. Because
I mean, who hasn't thought about banging Bradley
doesn't
Cooper?
that naturally
in
happen?
her
Yes.
defense.
Yeah.
just
Come on.
saying, I'm just saying.
It's Bradley
in my
fucking
opinion,
Cooper.
They will
He's
end up
basically
together.
family.
They're going to end up happily ever after. Power couple alert. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
My
She
hot
seems
take.
a little weird for him.
I don't know.
No, I think she's more normal than we give her credit for.
She is. I mean,
She definitely
She-
got her name started
she
because
played
she
her
was
game for a reason,
yeah.
but she did that to get back at people telling her to be who they thought she should
Yeah.
be, and her saying, "Fine, I'm gonna wear a fucking meat dress."
Yeah.
Fuck you, people.
I'm not a piece of
And then she
meat.
lost herself along the way, and I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't like that combination.
Have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't.
You
either.
will after you see the movie.
I just.
'Cause I didn't think I
want
probably
someone
would
different for him, like me.
Then we can all be Coopers.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Do either you, Amy, and Allison, have you ever listened to Anderson .Paak ever
No.
in your life?
Probably
I'm
not.
familiar with him.
I don't know. Maybe if you played something.
We'll have to show you some because it's somebody who I really, really like, and
I do
showed
too.
him to Jackie, and she
I mean,
really
I see
likes
you
him,
like
too.
talk about him.
Oh my God, he's one of the best musical acts out.
He's
right
really
now,
funny.
in my opinion.
And like we listened, like you downloaded his like album, and I was just like, if he goes on tour, we're gonna go see him. And then it was like a month later, we're like, oh my God, he's going on tour.
Yeah, 'cause-
We have to get tickets, and
And
that
he-
was before we were broke. So
Well, and
Yeah,
he's
love when that
I've
happens.
already spent that money.
multi-talented too because he does like he has his band and stuff, but he drums for them. Like he's the drummer, singer, rapper, whatever, and he does it all at the same time. Which it just blows my mind because I can't even look at the drums and talk to somebody else. Like you know what I mean? But no, it's absolutely crazy. But he like raps, sings a little bit, but he has like a kind of like James Brownish tone with his
Okay,
voice,
he's got
like
like
a
raspy.
raspy
You know what I
voice.
mean? I think you
I
guys
love
would
it.
like him. I'll shoot you guys a couple.
Yeah.
songs
Where's he
or
playing
something.
at?
The Fillmore.
I've never been there before.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been there either.
It's like right
I've
off
been there.
95, I guess. Is it like right off
It's
95?
nice.
It's
Yeah.
easy to get to?
Yeah.
Word. I was
What's I
excited
there
because it's
for?
not in like
I feel like I was
Center
just
City.
there for something, and I can't for the life of me.
What's parking like? You have to pay to park there?
I'm sure you do.
I don't remember. I can't remember why I was there. Why the fuck was I there? I was just there,
Just like recently?
like within the last year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I'm
I
excited.
can't for the.
Didn't you go to a concert? You went to a concert.
Well,
You did.
I did.
Was
Was it there?
it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I don't know.
Does anybody
I don't know
know
what
what
day
they're
it
doing
is.
with their lives?
I've
'Cause
just been home
I
too
don't.
much, and there's just too much. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
She,
I need to get my shit together.
She needs. This is the first time she's left the house, and what probably feels like weeks.
In the
Yeah.
last 3 weeks, I've worked full weeks every single week. I've maybe been in the office 4 times.
Ooh.
Oh man.
It's
That's
just
rough.
nope.
Yeah.
I'm done. Can't do it anymore.
It's cool that you can do it from home, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank God I can.
I can't do my job.
Thank God
I can't do
can.
my job from
because
home either.
my coworkers and boss would hate me if I had to take that many sick days
Yeah.
to be home
Yeah.
with my kids. Like it would be horrendous. So I'm grateful that I have that opportunity, but I wish I didn't.
But fuck winter.
Fuck winter.
My sister, 4 girls, 2 are in school. School nurse calls her, and she's like, "Oh my!" sister automatically is
That's
like
the worst call.
lice, because their school was
Ugh.
running rampant with lice, but it was something different. She was like, oh, "Thank God." So the school nurse was like, she caught her. She basically punctured her hand on something metal,
Ugh.
and her last tetanus shot was 2013. So like, she needs another tetanus shot to be safe. Maggie was like, "I can't miss any more time from work."
Yeah.
Between the snow days and leaving
Uh-huh.
early and other doctor's appointments. So her husband's off on Friday. So he was like already supposed to be taking one of them to the doctor for shots, the 4-year-old. So Maggie's like, "All right, go to school, pick up Maggie Ann, take her with you to the doctors and get her in there." So that's
But what is
he had to
while
do.
we're here, actually the other one
Yeah,
needs
right.
something too. I do
Yes.
that all the time.
I've done that.
I've totally just slip
Yeah.
it right in.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, a shot's different. And the doctor was looking at her like, she's fine. She does not need a tetanus shot. That school nurse, like, I don't know what they were all.
They're probably just erring on the side of caution
Well,
because
yeah.
they don't want to be
And I was
liable
like, there's
for
nothing
anything.
wrong. Well, I was like, the doctor straight up told me, like, you can get a tetanus shot every year. If you're pregnant, you're going to get one every time you're pregnant. They always give it. I don't know. So I just know it's every 10 years.
Yeah.
But that I guess after 5, you should really get a booster or something like that. That's what they were telling her. I don't know. So, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and we will be right back with more Relatable Radio.
mbnnetwork.com. It's never been easier to find your new favorite podcast. Click the link at the top, find the show you want, and then click the provider you want. It's that easy. We got Might Be Sports tomorrow. You're going to want to make sure you check that out. Might Be Brews at the end of the week. What's not to love? mbnnetwork.com. We got podcasts for everybody, for everything. Come check us out.
Welcome back to Relatable Radio. I'm Jackie, and here with me, Amy,
Welcome back, guys.
Allison,
What up?
and Taylor's still here.
Yo.
Barely, but whatever.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some shows.
Yeah.
What's new in the Grays front?
You know, it's life. I feel like I'm a surgeon. I really do think I could do surgery. For real.
I totally think you could.
Yeah,
too.
like I
My-
really think I could do it.
My sister had a little infection, and they had to lance her pinky.
You could have
And
done it.
I said, "Why didn't you come to me?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I could have done that for
Yeah.
you."
Yep.
I was like, "I watch enough Pimple Popper
I can't watch that.
and Grays."
Ugh.
I was like, "I know what I'm doing."
Scalpel. Got
Here
it.
I am.
OR stat.
Yeah.
Meet me
No,
in
so
the
I
OR.
watch it all the time. I watch it when I do my makeup, and then I have to stop watching it because I start to cry and my makeup comes off. So
then you're
yeah.
redoing it.
It's life. I haven't watched. I love Riverdale. I
Yeah.
haven't even watched it because I'm so obsessed with Grace.
I've never
I
watched
still-
Riverdale. Is it that good?
It's good.
I only
yeah.
watched the first season. I never watched the second season, but I loved the first one.
Yeah,
it was
it's good.
really, really good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's on my list of things to watch, if that counts.
Wait, what season on Grays are you?
I'm on 9,
Okay.
which I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah,
You're
you
doing
really
great.
are.
Right? I feel like just last week we were like, "Wow, you're on season 1."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're making really great progress considering you have 3 kids.
Right.
I'm
Right.
proud of you.
Thank
You're
you.
really dedicated. It's not easy to do.
No, it's
It's not even
Not
easy when you
everyone
don't have
can do
kids.
But I really feel like I'm in school for medicine.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Paging Dr.
Yeah.
Allison.
can you imagine?
She finally sees
No,
what
I'm
I'm
going to be
talking
completely
about.
honest. Danny burned himself at work, and I had to help him. And when I pulled off the Band-Aid, part of his skin came off, and I gagged. So I can't. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, but
We
that's
all have
not
those
surgery,
moments.
so it
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
count.
I was like, "Oh my god, I can't do this." He's
You're
like,
not
"You watch
doing-
Grey's Anatomy." I'm like, I
Yeah,
can't.
this isn't wound care.
Yeah.
Okay, it's different. It's
You're
not
right.
surgery. It's a little
So I
different.
can't be in the burn center.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
okay, fair
That's-
enough. I don't think
all
that's
right.
for
not
everybody.
made for
Pass it off.
plastics.
Right.
She's not right.
Right.
You know, Mark Sloan.
Maybe general surgery. I could be
Yeah,
with
you
Gray.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gray and Bailey.
Fair enough.
totally.
And Richard,
So
yeah,
dumb. I'm
he's
so
general
dumb.
surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, they're a great team. They're great people.
they're really smart.
too smart.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say there, Jackie? What do you
No,
what do you
just
mean
like
by
they're
that?
good people to follow. They're really
Oh,
smart.
okay.
You should-
You
That's
weren't
why people-
inferring that.
People want to like they all look up to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Taurus is hot though.
who's the
Yeah.
she's got her moments. Let's be
I
honest.
feel like-
She's not always hot. She's got her moments.
Yeah, but I think her as a lesbian is hotter than her with a dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
No, she definitely, you know what? I think she got hotter as the show went on.
Yeah, I agree. I think she lost a lot of weight too. I
Yeah.
feel like
Maybe.
She
between
lost
season
some.
the
But
beginning and season 9, I think
When
she's
did they introduce
she
her?
was,
Two?
when she was dancing naked in the not naked in the
She had her underwear.
underwear on. She's
And-
doing
and
had
Weber
headphones
caught
in,
her,
and
right?
Weber caught her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she
Oh,
had that
yeah.
whole like
Who hasn't
confidence
done
thing
that?
going, which I think is
Yeah.
Yeah.
what she's made her attractive.
right.
But when did they? Yeah, I don't know. She's got her moments. There's times where I got annoyed with her too.
Yeah.
Well, they all get annoying
Yeah.
at some point.
Arizona.
Well-
we talked about this.
I'm waiting for that. But I did watch the plane crash.
Yeah,
I didn't cry.
is it?
I cried harder for that kid who died with the shooting that Bailey was with. And I barely knew
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I just feel like they really did a really shitty job sending Lexi and Sloan away.
But you also knew it was coming,
Yeah.
right? So I think you may have been able to prepare yourself.
I think
a
I
little
really
bit
did
because
prepare
you're like,
myself.
Okay, I know they're
Well,
dead.
even told Danny, I'm like, this is it. Don't come back upstairs. Like before I started it. This is going to
interrupt
be
me.
a
Like, this is-
tearjerker.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are you kidding?
The annoying thing is Arizona and the fucking leg. She
it's
self-wallows
still big.
in that shit.
Right now, she just before I left to come here, she was putting on heels. And it was a big thing. So, and she's not having sex with Torres because she's still obsessed with her leg.
or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Touche on that. Yeah.
What else have you guys been watching? I haven't watched anything.
Well, that's
so-
my life. So, what about you, Jackie?
We watched the Umbrella Academy.
So I've never heard
Yeah,
of
I've
this.
never
What is
even
this?
heard of it.
So Taylor, help
us
me.
First of all, what
explain
platform are you watching this on?
It's a Netflix original.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't pay us, but it was written by. It's based on a comic book
The
that was
lead
made by the lead singer from My Chemical Romance or whatever.
wow.
Random, but okay.
Yeah, very random.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know that he was into that, but he apparently wrote these characters. And in 1989, a bunch of women all around the world gave birth to kids, but they weren't pregnant that day when they woke up. Like they weren't.
They literally
They were
went
never
from
pregnant.
being non-pregnant
They're
to
just-
very pregnant, delivering
Well,
a
that's
baby.
a rough fucking day.
Yeah.
So-
Jesus Christ.
But this old philanthropist kind of guy, millionaire, whatever, scientist, somehow knew that this was going to happen, and he went around and scooped up as many of these kids as possible.
He adopted 7.
He ended up adopting 7 of these kids and raising them, trying to figure out what their powers were.
Yeah, they're all
'cause
very
of them are
special. They
different.
all have special different powers.
And it doesn't
I mean,
focus
obviously, you're just born out of nothing.
Right.
But it doesn't focus crazy amount on their childhoods. The bulk of the show takes place after their dad dies. And the first episode, you find out that the dad is dead, and all these kids haven't seen each other in a long time, and they kind of
But
come
they're
to
all
terms
related.
as
They're all
adults.
coming-
What's
They're
that?
not
But they all have
related.
the same dad?
They
No.
were adopted.
They were adopted.
Their adopted father died,
Oh,
and they all
okay.
come
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm here
You
with you
following now?
guys.
But it's crazy because all of them do something different. There's 2 girls. What's Ellen Page is one of the.
Oh, okay,
she's one of the girls. She's 7.
I like
Vanya is her name.
Vanya, and she's number 7 in the show. And
Yeah, he didn't even bother to give them names. He gave them numbers, and then they had
Christina
a
Yang.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. I see what you did there, and you're
It's full
correct.
circle, guys.
But he ended up making a mother figure for them who was a robot.
Yeah.
I was going to say
She's-
making. Okay.
He created a robot to help take care of them and be
You
a mother
find out
figure.
why she's a robot later.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'm not going to tell.
Yeah.
Spoil
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you
I
find
haven't
out
watched
why
this.
he had to make a robot, but she's the one that cared enough and gave them names.
Okay.
Wow.
So-
Except for one, number 5.
Number
Didn't get a
5.
name.
She didn't like number 5?
No, he
he ran
has the
away.
ability to
Time travel.
time travel.
Oh.
Also, just teleport in general.
That'd be pretty dope.
And they're at dinner. He's like, I want to time travel, and the dad was like, No, you're too young. You
You're
don't
not
know what you're doing.
experienced.
Peace.
And he's just like, I'm leaving. And he walked out. He walked outside, and then he just boom. And then later on down in the 90s, and then boom again. And it's raining, and then boom again, and it's the apocalypse. The world's over.
Shit.
And
he couldn't
he's
Too
figure
far.
out-
Too far.
yeah. But
He
then
couldn't
he
figure out how to get home.
then he got stuck.
He was stuck there.
He was stuck
Well,
from
you know
when
what?
they were
If he had
kids
listened to his father,
Yeah.
when he told him,
Yep.
you should see, fucking kids don't listen.
the
don't.
story, and he ends up coming back right after he dies, but he survived in the apocalypse for 40 some years on his own.
I hope he learned his lesson.
It's a really
So
it's
it's
a really
a series?
crazy show. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 10 episodes.
10
Mary J.
episodes.
Blige is in it too.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the quote
Like a
unquote
hit-
bad
hit
guys. Yeah,
man.
she's a hit person. But it was surprisingly really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a
I
lot.
didn't think I was going to watch it. He put it on before bed, and I was like,
yeah.
but then we watched it. What did we watch?
We watched it on the snow day.
Snow day.
Yeah.
Mm.
We binged
When
it.
snow days are
hard.
fun because we don't have kids.
Well, you don't have to work either. I still
No,
they
yeah.
never they never close my office. I always have to work.
No, my job, I have
if
to
I
be
had
there.
a snow day, it would be okay because I wouldn't have to work all day
Right.
while trying to deal with
Yeah.
the
Right.
children.
No, we
and
get legit snow days.
napping husband.
We get the same. We get the
nap.
same snow days as the kids.
Yeah.
I would take that.
Just go home, chill, watch
Only
TV,
we're
play video games.
self-sufficient. We
I'll
don't
have to watch
harass
that.
our parents.
Yeah, that's
I'll have to add it into my mix.
I gave it a 8 on
Might be
Might
new.
be
Play
news.
Review. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. We really enjoyed it.
I like those shows like Powers and like
Yeah.
stuff
I'm
like
hit or
that.
miss with those. Some I like, and then some I'm just bored with.
Well, it's not. It's definitely not like a cheesy comic book.
No, the
movie,
acting's
like
really
anything
good.
Like that.
Yeah,
The
I
acting was
actually
really
really
good.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, the
If-
special effects were good.
Who watches Game of Thrones? You do.
I do.
Dick and Tarley's in this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, he's one of the
Hmm.
kids.
He's one of the kids. He plays Luther.
He's number 1.
Number
Oh,
one.
oh.
Yeah, no, all of the kids were great. Like
Yeah.
all the characters were really good. It got a little weird in some points, but like that's to be expected, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Mhm.
But it's
But
really
it's
good.
like it's got that sci-fi feel to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean, obviously it's not
Check
real
that out.
life, but check it out. The other thing I watched, I just finished it this morning before you guys came over, is The Haunting of Hill House.
another
So
Netflix
good.
original. They don't pay us.
And I was like, 2020? Season 2 doesn't come out until 2020?
Oh, really?
That's what it said at the end.
Oh, wow.
To be continued.
Yeah,
or
but do you remember
something,
when Game of Thrones ended? It felt like it was going to be forever until the next season was going to start, and now it's like in 2 months.
But it has been forever.
It has, but it
oh my
goes so
God,
fast.
I can't wait.
Well, and for me, like I started watching during season 5. Is
That was
that
a
what we
question.
did?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, I was like back to back to back to back to back, and then it was like, what am I waiting for? Took forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020 will be here before we know it.
Ugh.
I swear to
What?
God, we might have to make a temporary new podcast when Game of Thrones comes back. Whoever
just talk
whoever watches it
GOT.
wants to come over and just talk about the shit. I swear
Every
to God, we
episode,
might
what
do it.
happens? Let's analyze it,
Yeah.
review it.
We really might have to do that. It's like live watching party, just like
Yeah.
I did
Just
see on
fucking show.
Facebook. Was it Danny that posted it? Somebody watching The Abducted in plain sight. They recorded their buddies watching
Oh,
it.
yes.
I swear it was Danny, or maybe he commented on it.
He might have commented. He told me not to watch that because he didn't want me
Yeah.
to get.
Well, yeah,
you
because
know.
now I know
Yeah.
like there's
Right.
a piece of the story that which I kind of knew already, but
right.
um,
It's a moonlight.
How crazy
situation.
is it? You've seen it? You watched it? You
I
finished it?
fell asleep.
I don't know how.
I know that's what Danny said. He's like, I don't know how you fell asleep.
Someone's taking
But I
naps.
watched like half of it,
Ugh.
and it was crazy.
Girl, you need to finish.
But
'Cause it
she's
gets
like,
crazier.
she's like really pretty. Like she looks normal.
Well, yeah. She's not an alien.
Well, usually people that have been through shit, you can tell they've been through
because
shit.
most of them like then resort to drugs. I feel like, and
Right.
that really fucks them up.
Like I was waiting to see like a
Those meth
really
heads.
like messy woman, just like not taking care of herself. Like you can tell she's been through it.
no,
But
I
her
actually
makeup was
think
done. Her hair was nice.
I think she's got an IMDb page too.
Mm.
So she-
What?
An IMDb.
I know. I was just confused at why she would. What has she
I
done?
think she's trying to be famous.
Oh.
I mean, she's an author. Her and her mom
They wrote a
a book about it, like that
What was her name?
situation.
What was the girl's name?
Don't ask me. I never saw it. I haven't seen it yet. Rather,
Yeah, you.
I really need to see. I did.
It's
Jen?
really
I did.
crazy.
Jen?
I was
Jen?
going to watch
Jan.
it one day, and then like I got interrupted by my
Yeah.
children. And then it
Broberg.
never
Yeah.
happened.
It's. I wasn't sure what to expect when
No,
she put it
she
on,
definitely acts, guys.
Mhm.
and it was
She's been in 48 films.
Wow.
wow.
The lengths he took is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, and to me, the moral of the story to me is it just shows the complete difference from that time to now. Like technology,
Yeah.
that first of all, what he did there, to say it would be impossible now is obviously not correct. It's an exaggeration, but like it would be a lot harder for him to do now, in my opinion.
Oh God, yeah.
Like what he did in that movie, like just because more people are on the lookout for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they were in a small town, so small town stuff still, pops up because whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Obviously, it can happen anywhere at any time. But I'm just saying, everything that happened in that movie, I feel like would have been a lot harder for him to get away with that kind of shit.
she hasn't
Yeah.
been in
In
anything that I've
2019.
seen.
But the story he told her,
Yeah,
so she wouldn't say anything. Like
Yeah.
it's just so crazy.
elaborate. Yeah,
So
It's
crazy.
so elaborate.
If I was little, I would be like, okay, I can't.
Right.
Like, this is like legit.
right.
But
Yeah. Well, you you still thought Santa was real when you were in 5th grade. So
That's very true.
you would have been an easy target.
That's very true. Thanks, Amy.
The awkward moment when Amy's really right.
I know.
Also, your
On
first
to the next show. So,
also your first career goal was
was
to be a horse.
So he would have totally taken me horseback riding. So,
He's about to spit out her tea.
I took a sip of tea at the wrong time. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, it
can we
really
take a break?
does.
Are we done? I'm gonna go.
It really does come full circle. I wanted to be a horse.
We can't build you up all the
Do you
time,
remember?
Allison.
You did a hand motion when you did that. I wanted to be a horse.
My hooves.
Hooves.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yeah, people do like the parentheses. You
Yeah,
know,
you gotta do the
but you want
horse.
to be the horse.
It always came back to, that reminds me of the dad from Step Brothers. He wanted to be the dinosaur. It always comes back to this. Allison's a horse. The same
Oh
hand
my
motion, just a
God.
horse versus a dinosaur. Oh my God, guys.
Well, shit.
What has happened?
We totally got off subject there.
Well, let me say this real quick. So the Haunting of Hill House was really good. It was very scary.
Yeah.
I made Taylor watch it with me in the spare bedroom. We have 2 TVs set up. He's playing video games so he can be distracted as I'm watching The Haunting of Hill House. And there's a couple of times I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. He's like, why are you watching this? I was like, because I'm an adult. I can handle it.
I can get through this.
But at one point he left. We didn't really eat dinner because we ate the beef and beer. And then I was like, I'm not that hungry, but I want to have some popcorn and candy. I'm at the movies. He made himself a pizza. And he was taking too long to come back. I was like, you're taking too long. Come back to this bedroom right
getting
now.
scared.
I'm watching this by myself. And
Not
you know what he
okay.
did? He walked past the bedroom backwards several times.
I can't.
Walked into the bedroom backwards and then walked back out and then did it all over again.
Honestly, when you just did that for us like a little bit ago, it was terrifying.
Just wait till so I was up until 3 a.m. I watched the show. So he eventually fell asleep in his chair. And I was like, all right, I'm going to at least finish this episode. Then I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to fall asleep to a funny movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
I'm
put
gonna wake
Disney
up
on or
The Office
something.
on.
And then I'm going to
Oh,
wake
yeah.
up
That's a good one.
and I'm going to finish the show. And that was what I did. So I'm like, it's daylight now. Like, I can handle
Yeah.
it. And I wasn't nearly as scared this morning as I was.
From what I saw, the scariest part, and it's not really a spoiler, but the scariest part of that show that I saw was the backwards guy when he was creeping up on dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the streets.
Yeah.
That shit. If we didn't watch 40-Year-Old Virgin last night, you probably would have scarred me.
I did. I was like, it was the first thing to pop up. I was like, 40 over, perfect.
Still
Yeah.
Steve Carell. You're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, that's one of his best movies.
That's
in my
such a great
opinion.
movie.
So good.
He's
Yeah.
so like awkward in that
And not
movie.
even just like his performance, just like the surrounding cast in that movie
Yeah.
was perfect.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart was even in that.
Yeah.
I don't think
and
he
that's
was
like
anybody
my
back
favorite
then.
part of the movie. Like,
Yeah.
is this your guy? Is this your guy?
Yeah, both y'all about to
Yeah,
get.
both y'all getting clapped up. Shit was so funny.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah.
need that for the price of On the House.
But like you guys don't review shows, but Jackie, what would you give that show?
The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Probably a 9.
Yeah, 9. Because you
Yeah.
agreed with me on
It's
8
so-
for the other one.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Because as it goes on, I mean, it's showing you one person's aspect, and then it's showing you another person's, and
Yeah.
it's just crazy because that really comes around full circle too.
Mhm.
It's just
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
And it just really kind of hits close to home because I'm like, if I grew up in a haunted house, this would be my family.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt because the 5
Yeah.
kids, it's the same format. Like, it was 3 girls and 2 boys, which is exactly how my family is. It's just
Just mine is. Like, I have 3 girls and
the
2 boys.
yeah, the
Order.
the birthing order is a little different, but and we
It's
don't
scary.
have, some of us aren't like this sensitive type where we can like sense things and touch things and see things, and I mean, I was traumatized as a child, but that's just because I had older siblings. It's a little different. My childhood wasn't quite as messed up, and none of my family got addicted to drugs, just cigarettes.
Hmm.
But none of them smoke anymore. So nicotine free, except for one person.
Yeah, whatever.
Quitting smoking was like the best thing I ever did.
Think?
Really was.
You hear
So
that?
glad I quit.
He sleeps with that thing around his neck, I hear him wake up and he's like,
Stop it.
Oh, really?
I begged him to not wear it because then somebody's blow up in their face.
Oh my God.
Not one of these.
Yeah, it
was
don't
something
matter.
else.
The one thing I
telling
say,
you.
can you not wear it around your neck when you go to bed?
Is it
Has he done
necessary to wear it when you go to bed?
Well, what happens is like if I don't, and how often did this happen? Before I
he falls
put
in his hand.
I'll fall asleep with it, and then it'll be somewhere in the bed. Now,
Haven't
at least I
done
know
that
where the fuck
before.
it is. Now I know where it is.
Yeah, you just take it off. Like I take my jewelry off at night and you hang it somewhere or
Yeah.
you put it someplace where it always will be.
We'll get you a little jewelry hanger.
Yeah.
And you can just hang
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. My necklace kept getting tangled. And he's like, we'll put this hook in the wall and you can hang it on the hook.
Mhm.
Now my necklace doesn't get tangled.
No, you need a hook.
You need a
I'll
hook.
get a hook. Fine.
Listen to your wife.
Yep.
Fine.
Please.
Doesn't matter. She lets you do all this podcast stuff every night of the week.
Yeah. You can at least
supports
not
you.
sleep with that thing around your freaking neck.
Fine.
Pussy power.
Pussy
Saying
power.
Fine.
I feel like we need a theme song with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, do that.
A pussy power theme song?
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
feel like it should sound like almost 70s.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm like.
Yeah.
Pussy power.
Wow.
almost
Okay.
like
Challenge accepted.
well, like an Austin Powers or something.
Can't guarantee how fast I can turn that around, but challenge accepted.
You always say you want to make new beats.
We do have a break coming up. Not in the show, but
Yeah.
You
the
mean your
network.
honeymoon?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's
I'll be
just
on the honeymoon.
that's-
Yeah,
like,
make it
that's a
easy.
quarter. That's
Yeah,
a
he can't take his beat machine with him there.
that's a quarter of the break that
Yeah.
we're taking.
Yeah.
So I do plan on making. I need to make more music for the show. Or for
Well,
the,
here we go.
Yeah.
We just helped you out.
Yep.
I'm writing it
You're
down.
welcome.
I'm writing it down underneath Pussy Power. I'm writing theme song.
Yeah.
And if it's really good, maybe we'll decide it should be our new intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's only if you come through, though. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'll give it my best shot.
Yeah, we'll have to all
Hopefully
agree
that'll
upon
be
it.
good enough.
Hopefully the 70s vibe has enough like pussy power to it. That's the thing. I got to make sure that there's enough pussy in it.
Well, we will critique it for
Yeah.
you. We want to include it in the process from start to finish.
Wow.
We'll tell you if you're fucking up or not.
Yeah.
Wow. That'll be loads of fun.
Sounds like a great time to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it sounds like a great time too. You were talking about, I think we were on break, but you're going to do Painting with a Twist, but next weekend, right?
Yes, this upcoming weekend.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a while. I'm really excited. I like.
What
to
was the
paint.
first picture you painted? You've only done it one other
No,
time?
I've done it 3 times.
Wow,
Holy
you
shit,
are
where's
a
all your
master.
artwork hanging?
So I had my
Little
artwork in the
studio.
house, and then Kev made fun of me, and so then I took it down. Then I took it to work and had it up at my desk at work.
and somebody made fun of you there.
No, nobody made fun of me, but I just felt weird.
Like,
You know?
let me boast all
So-
of my accomplishments here.
So maybe I've only done it twice before, maybe twice. So now they're sitting on my shelf at work, like face down, like nobody can. They're not
Aw.
actually up anywhere. There's one like mountain scene, and then there's a beach scene one.
Okay.
So
And
maybe,
then-
maybe it
And the
was
one you're doing is
and this one is it's called
Ocean.
Wicked
Wicked
Sunset. Wicked.
It looked difficult.
It's
They make
wicked.
it easy though with the
Yeah.
instructions on how they.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit artsy, so
I want to
I
look up
can
to see who's
do it
doing that
decent.
because I do know it. At
you've
least
got ins.
2 people that teach there.
It's a ton of fun.
I did it once.
It is a lot of fun.
I had to make a pine tree, and every time I swiped to make like a branch, I was like, fuck. I fucked it all
I
up.
have done it 3 times because I did one with my little sister. I took her and we did one together, some like artsy, weird, abstract type thing. And we passed. There's one in Main Street called Pino's Palette,
Yes.
and that one we took the kids out to dinner at Appetites a few weeks ago, and we had walked by, and Cole saw it and was like, "What is this place?" And then he saw one. There was like a Flyers player,
Oh,
and there
God.
was so he was like, "Mom,"
I
and
wanna
I'm like, "We
paint.
can totally do that,
Yeah.
Cole. Like we can totally go together because he's my child."
I'll teach him how to paint gritty.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
my god,
know
he
how to
would
paint.
love that.
I
That'd
know.
Gritty be easy to
It'd
paint.
be easy.
It'd be super easy to
Yeah.
Pour some
Well,
orange paint. and
What do
googly eyes.
you do? Obviously you paint there, but like how does it work? Do you pay
So
for
there
the
be-
supplies and stuff?
Yeah,
or-
so you pay a flat fee. It's usually like $35. Everything's included.
okay.
It's a BYOB, so you can bring food, you can
Mhm.
bring wine, you can bring beer or whatever, and sit and get loaded while you paint. The instructors in the front of the room, there's like all these little easels set up, and they'll come around and give you the colors that you're working on, like for that segment. So you do it in like pieces. So they kind of break it down into each individual step, which is nice. So you can put your own artistic flair.
You really
like if
can't
you wanted,
mess up.
You really can't.
No.
Unless you're Allison.
And you can, I mean, if you
unless
wanted
you do
to,
a pine tree.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can
It was
kind of
bad.
choose your own colors for some things, or put your own little spin on it, or you could do exactly as they. So they'll like show you what to do for that step, and then they'll just sit and they'll let you do it. They'll kind of walk around to see, if you need any help.
Okay.
All the supplies are included, all the paints, all the everything.
So like approximately how long does this take?
Ours is from 7:30 to 9:30, so it's 2 hours.
So 2 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but
That's
they
really
do other ones for like kids. They'll do like kid ones. You can actually go do like a party there, and you can pick an image from like the billions of
You
different
need to
paintings.
how many people do you like?
I'm
At
not
least
sure.
10 or
I
something
would
to do a
think so.
party.
Yeah,
And then you
'cause
get
they
to
have
pick
different
what
size
painting.
rooms. I think so. Like you can do a smaller group, a bigger group. I mean, I did a group for my birthday three or 4 years ago. And we didn't do an individual group. We just all went together to the open session.
Okay.
But I see a lot of people because you can look on their calendar of what days they have done things, and then you see them all the time for like work events or bachelorette parties or birthdays or.
I thought about
whatever.
doing them. I've never done one though.
It's so much fun. It's a ton of fun.
What time and you're going next Saturday?
7:30 on March 2nd.
I'll
You
let you
wanna
know. We're
just,
doing
like,
a
show
family
up?
gathering for birthdays, so but it'll probably be earlier. But at that point, we'll probably doing the like singing and eating
All the cake and ice cream.
all the good stuff in the world.
I'll probably be asleep.
Yeah, I already told my mom. I was like, I'll be probably alone with the dog because someone's going to Vegas for a night.
Hopefully only for a night.
I
Who
know.
knows how when he's going to show up home.
I just watched The Hangover recently, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen.
You'll have to do check-ins with Jackie.
Yeah, I'm usually really good with that. And if I, for some reason, don't, she can assume that I'm
Lost.
I'm
Somewhere.
lost or
Well,
doing
Yeah.
something I probably shouldn't be doing.
well, I'm gonna harass John because I have his number too. I'm like, what did you do? Where is he?
John won't let anything happen because he doesn't want to deal with the wrath of Jackie.
he
knows.
also doesn't want to deal with the painstaking process of finding me in Las Vegas.
He
if I'm
did-
like out
Did
just doing
get lost
something
in
stupid.
Atlantic City years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Which is still to this day one of my favorite stories to tell, but it's a story that's too long for this. We're almost out of time. But
whatever.
Yeah.
spoiler alert, I got
Spoiler
lost in Atlantic City. I was doing a whole bunch of things that I probably shouldn't have been doing, and but I had a fantastic time.
Bet you did.
I had a fantastic time.
It is a really funny story. It's very entertaining. I tell it, probably not as good normally when he's not around because he would be like, that's not how that happened.
But
well,
yeah,
I'm looking forward to your getting lost in Vegas story.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to creating that story.
Uh-huh.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited to go to Las Vegas. First time,
No
And-
bitches.
no
Okay.
bitches. No,
No.
I'm not. No bitches. But I can't guarantee that there's not going to be a plethora of other.
You make sure you flash that
terrible
fucking
things.
ring around.
Oh
okay?
God, are you kidding me? It's gonna be everywhere.
He did something the other day at work, and I was like, can't help but notice you're showing me your ring. Are you married or something?
That's
He's like,
cute.
I am. I was like, well, she's probably a bitch.
No bitches. Drugs.
Probably marijuana.
Yeah,
'Cause
something.
It's,
Something.
it's apparently legal there.
I don't know.
Rumor
Something.
has it.
I think so.
Isn't it illegal like everywhere now? Come on now.
Seems like it out there anyway.
I don't know.
But I'm gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a good
Just
time.
come
We're gonna
back
go
in one
see.
piece.
We're gonna go see Walk the Moon, a concert.
Yeah, concert.
Some band.
He's going there for a concert.
Yeah. Yep.
So
it'll be fun.
I told him
I'll make it back in one piece
to go.
for sure.
Boys weekend.
John did text me.
24
and was like-
hours.
I think he messaged me instead of text me, which is silly because I have his number. And he was like, Taylor's going to ask you about going to Vegas for a night, and I need you to say yes. And I was like, well, yeah, I'll say yes. Like, you've never gone. B, I feel like it's a good opportunity for you to spend time with your brother. So
Yeah.
we're going to make it work.
Yeah, why not?
Pussy power.
Pussy power.
Pussy power. She said
But
yes.
John, you
am now
owe
going.
me now.
Yeah.
I said yes. I'm a good woman. So somewhere along the line, there's going to be a favor. Also, you've ruined him with beer. I need to say this real quick. We go to the beef and beer. You're supposed to have some beef. You're supposed to have some beer.
I had some beer.
One Miller Lite, and he's like, he didn't even finish it. He's like, I can't. I was like, oh, that crap beer really ruined you. Yeah, I said crap.
It really wasn't even like that.
Yeah, it was.
I just preferred the soda. The soda was banging yesterday. I don't know what it was. Perfect carbonation. Once I had one Coke.
10 out of 10.
I had one cup of Coke, and I was like, this is all I'm drinking the rest of the day. This shit is slamming. The Miller Lite, I had to wait 5 minutes for the fucking foam to go down.
Yeah, but that happens every beef and beer. Somebody explain this to me.
Well, it's because we were there
Why are
early,
we tapping it so hard?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Well done.
Perfect. But seriously, every beef and beer I've ever gone to, it is so much foam in the cups. And it's like, I get it. They're probably doing it so you can't drink as much beer as you want to, but you're like,
Yeah, that's not nice.
it's called beef and beer for a reason.
Yeah.
I want some beer.
But you ever get that point where you have soda and you know that it's like perfect? Like sometimes you go to like McDonald's or someplace or whatever,
Shitty soda.
and it's got like way too much carbonation in it. It's just like gross.
Or it's like there's
Or
no
no
actual soda in
carbonation.
it. It's
Yeah.
all just like
It's gross.
Or no carbonation, I think, is
Right.
even worse. Because
Even
I'm
worse,
like,
yeah.
this tastes like butthole.
But that shit yesterday was
I know.
on point.
I know. And
On
normally,
point.
I've been really trying not to have caffeine at a certain time of the day. Weekends is different, but especially during the week, because I'm like, maybe I'm going to experiment and see how I sleep at night versus. So I don't know if I figured anything out.
do you usually
but
have a lot of caffeine during the day?
no. But I'm like, okay, I'm not going to have any soda.
That counts.
I know. So I was like, that, because that was one thing, because there's a guy that always brings in like snacks and beer, not beer,
You wish.
not beer. Snacks and soda and food. Like I'll walk in and there's like a package of blueberries that he picked up at the store that he's
At least
giving
it's not
me.
all crap. There's like
No,
healthy
I know,
stuff.
I
That's
know.
Nice.
So, but he brought in like a case of soda, and I didn't touch it.
I haven't
Except
drank
for-
soda
except
in
for Friday.
3 years.
I don't drink soda very frequently.
Weird.
At
I
all.
gave soda up for Lent when I was in college, and it took, I think it was solid 7 years I didn't have soda.
I don't miss it. I don't even like it.
Just wait.
But
It'll creep back into your life at some point.
I
It hit
I
me
used to
hard.
like 5 a.m. if I was up with like one of the babies. I would pop open a Diet Pepsi.
Are you a
The first
Pepsi
thing
girl?
Yeah, Diet Pepsi.
Oh.
Gross.
But now I can't even. Now I don't even drink it. You know what, guys? Fuck off. I'm done.
We love you, Allison.
We're like, oh,
It's that time
Pepsi.
though. Jack.
Glad I put my input in. Okay.
You can't sit with us.
She's doing her hair this week too.
I know.
So we're
Yeah.
giving her a lot of control later.
You know what though? We've given you so much positive feedback. We're allowed to give you shit on liking
Yeah, that's
Pepsi
true.
over Coke
Yeah.
because we all
Fair
know
enough.
Coke's better.
It's all fun.
You don't drink it now anyway. So
yeah,
what
why
does it
do you
matter?
care?
Right. Okay, yeah.
She's gonna go home and like stress drink a whole case.
Ah!
I am going grocery shopping later. I'll get some Diet Pepsi.
But it's when I started drinking soda again, I hid it from people. Like I
Really?
like, and I started back with Sprite. I'd be like hungover from drinking.
Sprite
And what,
barely
like-
counts as a soda.
I
feel
know, but then I went and hit the hard stuff, guys. I ended up drinking Coca-Cola again, and I was like, and everyone's like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Life. It's so fucking good." I used to love having a
You act like
cheesesteak.
you did like some
I
major
know.
drug.
I know, but that's how people were treating it. That's how people treated me. Like I was like some drug addict drinking soda again. Like I thought you gave that up. I'm like, for 7 years I did. I think from 2005, right? 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a long
10.
time.
It may have been 6 years.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Well, it may have been the very end of 2011, but probably more like 2012. That's probably when I started.
But it's
really
true. It
drinking
like
it.
you, because if you were to drink, like if I were to have soda again, I'd probably pick a Sprite
Yeah.
or like a ginger
I'm like,
ale
I
or-
feel like it's healthier because it's clear.
Yeah, I wish
like
everyone could see her hands when she did
Like, surprise!
like
Jazz
a spirit finger.
I don't know. There's a rationale behind my thinking. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's
It
just how I
sounds
felt at
legit
the
to
time.
me.
Yeah,
So
it seems great.
I'd want a bagel with cream cheese and some Sprite.
I don't
and
understand
yellow
soda for breakfast. It's weird to
Gatorade.
me.
Well, because when you're hungover, it's not really breakfast. It's like brunch. That's how you.
Okay.
That's
When
how
I'm
you can
hungover,
justify
it's
it.
it.
McDonald's.
All the way.
Oh yeah, there's
All the way.
certain times where I'm so hungry in the morning,
salty,
not even
everything,
hungover.
anything.
I'm like, nothing's gonna curb this hunger but a McDonald's breakfast.
No, mine has to be like quarter
don't
pounder, Big Mac, nugget.
Wait, all together?
Stop. Okay.
Taylor hates the Big Mac. He
I've
hates
never
the
had a Big Mac before. I always
It's
go
good.
quarter pounder.
So good.
Mine's usually quarter pounder. Sometimes I get-
2 cheeseburger meal.
I'm just not
I love
tough
that.
That's
anymore.
what Kevin does. I had to upgrade Cole recently. His appetite has gotten so he can't do kids meals anymore.
Mm,
It's not
Yeah.
enough food for him.
yeah.
And like I'm sitting because he's hungry like 10 minutes later and I was like, Kev, I'm
He's
like
a growing
I think,
man.
I think we have to get him like a normal
Yeah.
meal. Like I think he's at that point now in his life where he
Right.
just
He's
is
ready.
on to he's ready.
And he needs a large, probably, right?
no
large fry.
I got him the small still.
Okay.
Because like even the small is freaking huge. But it's the big burger that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
that he needs. That little tiny thing. in
Well,
the kids' meal.
he's active too.
very
So
kid can they don't
Yeah.
just don't stop eating.
yeah.
Boys.
Yeah. Boys are
And
crazy.
he ate the whole thing. Like no problem.
I go through milk. Oh my God. It's crazy.
Okay, Danny had to leave to go get you milk.
I know. I was like, I called him and I was like, stop it now. Fuck off. Fuck. And he was like, what? I'm like, we need milk. Fuck. So
I was gonna offer to go get it so they could record, but I was on the couch.
mm.
I was like, wait, we might. I was like, what kind of milk? Because I knew we had milk in the fridge, but he's like, it's got to be whole milk. I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah.
we don't have that here.
I even was like, should I just give her like the lactate free?
Mm.
But no.
Well, life goes on.
Yeah.
Well, that's about all we have for this week.
Yeah. So next week we're gonna make fun of somebody else, guys. That's what we're doing.
Listen, you know you're
Am I
the wild
good?
card. You know you're the wild card. This comes with the territory. Okay.
Well, before we leave, it was so funny. So it was like close to 12. And I was like, Danny, I really want to like a latte. And he was like, I'm like, but it's so close to 12. What if I show up like late? And he was like, Allison, Friday, or I guess it was a Sunday morning, Kev showed up. He was like late, but he showed up with like a large coffee.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so it's only right if I show up late with a
If
coffee.
this is what we're doing now, if Kevin does it, then you can do it.
I was like,
Is this
now,
the
like,
rule?
it's only appropriate that I follow Kev.
Wild card.
So
I'm not sure
yeah.
you want to do that. And I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't. Think
I pick
see
and
that as
choose.
Yeah.
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 let's Be careful.
And
with
coffee
that. That
seemed
could go
legit.
bad.
I honestly am like, if you guys are running late, I just assume that it's something pertaining to kids. So
Right, Allison, you can just blame it on the kids.
Yeah.
You just happen to have a.
if you
I
were,
just-
if you were
I
like
mean,
an hour late, I'd be
I'm
like,
gonna
is
say,
everything
though,
okay?
I mean, like
Yeah.
next time, if you wanted to ask us if we wanted anything, I think that would
I
be
know.
okay.
You're
I'm
like,
so
Amy in the
rude.
past is like,
When I
does
fucked
anybody
up and
want
I forgot
anything?
about the podcast, I
Oh,
brought donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Hint, hint.
You know,
I'm getting
just-
hungry.
Okay,
what are we doing
before
for lunch?
Allison decided to quit the show, we
I
should
know.
probably wrap
It's
this
been
up.
fun, everybody, but I'm never coming back.
Lies, all lies. She's addicted to it. This is mom's night out. Really day, but whatever.
Great job this week, ladies.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
MBNnetwork.com. Go do it. Bye.
Bye.